Okay, greetings everyone. This is First Centurion 73 with the next episode of Geopolitical Simulator 4, Power and Revolution. Neoliberal approach to Brazil. I was going to try to stream this on Twitch, but it doesn't seem like they support the game, so we'll see what happens with that. I'm still going to be able to record. Thankfully, copyright disputes have been settled, and the game is remonetized. So that's good news there. We're going to be continuing with Brazil. Transoceanic shipping, I think it may just be strictly for Twitch. We'll see what happens with that. But Greece and Brazil are still going to continue to go on YouTube. Doesn't look like I can pull them up on Twitch as of right now. Maybe things will change. Also, I got to give... thanks to Diogo Costa, my first Patreon supporter. I hope you're watching, buddy. Thank you for your support, and you get to choose the next series. I will be launching another GPS4 series as soon as I hear from you. Whatever approach you want me to take in this game, whatever country you want me to play, let me know if you have any goals or anything suggested. Please post down in the comments below, and I'll start that as soon as I see the comment. Thanks again for that Patreon support. Again, everyone else who wants to support on Patreon, I'll put the link down in the description. Also, I am still going to try to do a few things on Twitch. I don't know if I'll be able to do this game, but I will probably keep doing transoceanic shipping, maybe a few other games. So I'm going to put the link to Twitch down in the description as well. So please follow me on Twitch, and if you have any recommendations for games there. Trying to become a Twitch partner, and again, if I get that on there, I'll be doing that. If I become a Twitch partner, I'll be broadcasting about 3 times a week on Twitch, so that's all for your entertainment. So let me know what you guys think. Back to Brazil. So what's going on with Brazil? We have, the goal here is 10 trillion. We've grown a pretty decent amount. Growth is around 7%. Inflation is down to 4%, so things are looking good there. What else do I have to do here? The war in Europe still continues to be raging, and I think there's elections coming up here, aren't there? That is what's the next step in this series, from what I remember. Presidential elections in 2019. We're in the year, probably coming up on the actual election period pretty soon, in a couple months probably. So let's speed that up. Let's check out taxation. What's going on here? We had a big surplus. Flooding. Compensation for farmers. Alright, we gotta watch this again. Be careful. Pay attention to your denominations, because they will trick you in that. Different people will ask for different types of denominations. This looks to be dollars, and it's 4.5 billion. That's million. That should be the amount. Oh, I've already given 4.3. Total requirements. They have risen by 4.4 billion, which means there's 4.4 billion more. That's what I'm assuming. Let's go ahead and try to confirm that. Our excess is has kind of shrunk a little bit, right? We were over 100 billion, but it's at 45 billion right now. And there's all kinds of stuff going on here.
The national defense.
We need more recruitment. I don't want to do that. And farmers are satisfied with the government's compensation, which represents exactly both estimated amount and the amount requested to pay for crop damage. Alright, so it looks like I got that perfectly. Get out of here. I don't want to touch you. I'm just not going to talk to you anymore. Okay, so Chilean offer rejected. This was an offer to get their director of intelligence agency. That would be good for intelligence. Oh my god, what's happening in this? Okay, I gotta slow this down. I think too many messages coming too quickly. This is a cabinet dispute. Again, I hate those. Heat wave, exceptional donation. A lot of natural disasters hitting Brazil. That's something to consider if you ever play as the Brazilian. Confidential information. Oh, Argentina. Strong suspicions that the president intentions to develop a nuclear program. Suspicions are not grounds for...
Your commitment to defending family values is a model for...
That's good. We'll need them for the election. But suspicions are not grounds for UN resolution, so we're not going to move against them there. So let's go back into taxation here. All right, public debt is below $1 trillion. We've cut that down a lot. That should be increasing our income. Income has increased, but I think our expenses have increased as well. So, budget, state budget was at 805, now it's at 982. Definitely had an increase in budget there. All right, GDP is growing. We're about to hit 3 trillion, and I really don't want to do much. I want to let this economy sort of just run itself until the election, because I don't want to stir the pot at all, and I want to save any other type of spending for the elections. Let's just run this here. I'll take a look at the newspaper while we're doing it, so I can give you guys some information. Okay, flooding is the front page headline. Heat wave is also a big headline, and not a headline, it's within the, looks like a big article there. Army staff is for us. A lot of support. An acid challenge after the bucket challenge. Taking out the web. Raw onion challenge consists of eating an entire cooked onion in front of the camera to sensitize the public to the cancer of tear ducts. Really? Okay. War against Belarus, declaration of war. Czech Republic has joined the war. Russia estimating 88,000 civilians killed in their conflict. Yikes. Norway's got an estimate for a number of civilians killed. This war is raging in Europe. Let's take a look at that. Let's go take a look at what's going on in Europe. Again, I want to slow that down. It seems like they are advancing into Poland. I think those are Russian forces. Those look like Norwegian forces, though, right? That's Greek? Was that a Greek force? Yeah, that's Norwegian. They are pulling back. That's Czech Republic. That's not Russian. I thought things were calming down, but no. Belarusian forces are on their front, squaring off against Polish forces. And Germans seem to be retreating as well. Does this conflict end? New conflict. Turkey and France. And United Kingdom and Portugal. Greece and Germany. Romania and France. What is going on here? The whole world is falling into war. The Ukrainians are on the move in the south. What is going on here? United Kingdom and Portugal are at war with each other. Unreal. Greece and France are at war with each other. Okay. Seems to be... France seems to be at war with a lot of people here. Greece... I don't know who that is. That's some sort of group. They're trying to help Mali by attacking this group. Terrorist group. Those never work out. Greece versus Germany. Greece is against Germany and France. I'm trying to put this together. It looks like the Australian or the England-Portuguese conflict is separate, but then France has entered into a big conflict with a number of other countries, including Turkey. NATO has got to have collapsed, basically. And it looks like Germany is supporting France. Part of this Franco-German coalition, it seems like, against a Greco-Turkish Romanian coalition. That seems to be the two sides that are at war with each other. I wonder if I can map this out at all here. Politique. NATO. It looks like the alliance still holds, but these countries within the alliance are at war with each other. That makes no sense. Okay, so it's just a nonsense thing, I guess. Security. I wonder if I can get any type of... Nope, I don't have anything here. Okay. I can't tell you exactly what's going on with the conflict. I do want to get out of this map, though, somehow. There we go. And Brazil is going to remain neutral. We're not going to intervene. Again, $3 trillion. Growth is at 8.26. And inflation remains low. Inflation is going down. Interest rates are at 20%. I want to keep driving that inflation down further. I mean, it really just seems like a perfect formula here that I don't really want to dabble with anything. Let's check out our Secret Service files. At least not until the election. I don't think. We should go after some of these terrorist organizations. That can always help. A number of fighters there. Brazilian-Indian alliance. Chinese Mafia, 600,000 in the Chinese Mafia. We're going to go down after them. Jihadist Caliphate, 65 fighters and 1.3 million supporters. They have a pretty decent budget, almost $1 million. And then the Russian Mafia, let's go after them. 1 million, much bigger than the Chinese Mafia. Okay, so we're going after some terrorist organizations. So those are some actions that we're going here. Forced laughs.
The jokes of the humorist become painful.
Ooh, the humorist. I wonder, do I have any investigations going on here? I can investigate 16 people. I wonder if I should go and investigate. I don't know how to cancel the investigation. Let's see if we can investigate that humorist. Humorist. Satirical. Popular humorist. Satirical humorist. Popular filmmaker. Committed filmmaker. Most of these people like us. Novelist, oldest person. Modern artist. Political journalist. Prima donna. Nah, you know what? I don't think I need to go after anybody. Alright, consult files on celebrities. I don't think we have any now. Let's consult files on political parties. There are a lot of political parties here. Can we consult files on these guys? Yeah, we know those files. There aren't nothing important there. Break into a HQ of a political headquarters. Not right now. Assassinated person. I was looking for, let's look into the exterior. Consult secret files on heads of state. Here we go. Alright, Argentina development nuclear weapons suspicion. Financial aid to terrorists. Proof. Proof of Bolivia's financial aid to terrorists. Proof of Chile's financial aid to terrorists. Proof of Uruguay. We do not have proof of Venezuela. And that was what I was trying to get a war to go with them. Government waste here. Let's check out... Let's go in here, Secret Service. And where is my network here? I thought I had... I do have 30 in Venezuela. Let's up this political spying to 50. France, you know, this is actually a pretty decent opportunity to go after France. Even though they're on the Security Council. Peru. I wonder if I should just up everyone by a couple agents here. I got the agents, I might as well deploy them. See if we can't get any more political spying going on here. There we go. Alright, so we'll up the number of agents, double the amount of agents in most of the countries. See if we can't grab some more dirt on anybody. Eliminate Venezuelan head of state. Not at the moment. We did have a number of bases too that we're producing here, right? This army base has 70 more days to produce. Air base, 200 days more. Let's speed things up. I was thinking about maybe another army base or another air base. Somewhere in this jungle maybe. How's our taxes? 47 budget surplus. Alright, things are pretty good. I think they're stable. I'm going to keep them stable until the election period. At 100% right now. Bringing in very good amount of money. But we do really have to reduce the amount of taxes going on here. Hell of a sales tax here. Confidential information on Uruguay. Alright, secretly financing the emancipation of Cyprus Turks. Alright, Uruguay is a nice little target right down here to expand. And Bolivia is another target we could probably move into. So, and probably Paraguay. Somebody had suggested on the channel to grab these smaller countries. Probably these countries are here, like Guyana countries. And not worry about the big ones as much. Peru, I think, is definitely one. Or Venezuela is definitely one we're going to go after, though.
The funeral will take place next week.
Oh, no!
Do you want?
Mom died. Unprotected. Refuse. Ah! Depressing. So depressing. United Nations says we are a model country. Ah, you know what we can do? I forgot about that. Where is the UN? Here we go. Very sad. What happened? There's the UN. Agent died, not good. Alright, outstanding credit 7 billion. Let's ask for a reduction of, we'll say 2 billion. See if they'll go for that. Cut down some more of our debt. That's not a big amount. And
the national defense does not.
more troops being asked
Our
for here.
infiltrated agent was spotted.
Brazilian Indian Alliance caught our guy. UN, IMF. We got all our IMF debt paid off. Trying to shave off 2 billion from the World Bank loan. Public finance is looking great. 49, almost back up to 50 million. Total income. I probably should start cutting some of these taxes. Oh, you know what I should cut probably is real estate. Look at that! Refusing debt. What a jerk. Trinidad and Tobago. Alright, real estate tax cuts. Let's check on this one. This should maybe help improve our housing sector. Oh, wait. Poll on that. Yeah, looks pretty good. Cut it down. 1.4 billion. Cha-ching. Let's go ahead and get that passed. Property tax is being reduced. And I'll get a reaction here pretty soon. Heat wave is coming. No, I don't want that.
Our governmental cell informed
France
me that
target.
it had-
Yeah, let's take that, get that French target there. And I want to go into housing real quick. What are we looking at? Dilapidated houses are at 4.7 million dilapidated houses. So maybe the real estate tax cuts might help to improve the houses. 4.7 million. We'll see. Government waste still going on here. We are in March of 2019. Sorry, 2019. No, I don't want to do that.
One of my men succeeded.
Beautiful. Infiltrate the Chinese mafia. Shut them down. 600,000 there. We want to cut them down a little bit. And I'm just sitting here letting this economy grow. Look at this beautiful $3.1 trillion. Inflation going up a little bit there, with growth climbing to almost 10%. I can't do much to reduce inflation. Interest rates are maxed out. We're just going to have to sit on it and let things roll here. And and probably get to the end of the quarter. Law on real estate taxes.
Bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Beautiful. The other thing was an environmental tax credit, right? That I thought could win over some people. Determine tax reduction for home. Stimulate massive clean energy renewal, housing and personal cars. So some people disputed that this might be the government intervening a little bit, but it is reducing. Oh, 21 billion. That's a lot of money. Cars are not as much. Anti-terrorism.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal.
2 arrests.
2 arrests.
Bummer.
One of my men succeeded in
Let's infiltrate them. I think maybe I'll save that as a campaign issue to get the environmentalist movement on our side. That's the other thing I should start prepping up for. I'm checking out the what agencies and associations do we need to appeal to. Looks like we got a lot of them locked up here. Not the animals. And cutting guns will not help animals, so animals probably won't like us. Family likes us. Homosexual community likes us. Hunting likes us. Human solidarity. Who is this? Pacifist Union? Yeah, they won't like us. We increase the size of our military. Pacifist Union. I never get along with Pacifist Union. They're just too boring for the game, I think. Most of the associations are big fans. Bargain concluded. Minister of Health. We got a target there. No, I don't want to eliminate head of state. Alright, so most of the associations seem to be on our side. What about the unions? Other than the Pacifist Union and the Animals seem to be the only two that are not really on my side. I got a lot of celebrities on my side gearing up for this campaign. And now for the unions. Unions love me. Big unions all love me. Arts and Media Union. You know what? Maybe I should cut. I wonder if I could negotiate with them to cut audiovisual taxes. Right? He loves me.
Undoubtedly,
She loves me.
you will remain.
Okay, housing. I just cut real estate. We don't have any aircraft carriers. There's probably no one in that union. Chemical industry union. Federal employer union. Employer union would tell me probably company taxes. Fishermen and energy. Fuel. Oh, look at that. Alright, pause this up here. I just want to check out the rest of these. Magistrates. It's neutral. Medical leaders. Police love me. Public service leader. Oh, you know what I could do? I could probably increase salaries of public service agents. That is one thing I could do. Excuse me. One thing I could do to reduce inflation, I think. I think that's a counter-inflationary measure. This is a big
As
one.
I predicted, the systematic analysis of the habits of small groups has allowed us to strike a serious blow at the terrorists.
26% of the terrorist organization. Let's check that out. Terrorist organization, Jihadist Caliphate, 49 and almost down below a million. It was 65, but they're increasing their wealth a little bit there. Eliminate head of state. No, thank you. And meeting with audiovisual dude. Let's check him out real quick. Charisma, pretty high. High tolerance, high alcohol tolerance. I'll probably like that. What do we have here? We're probably like a champagne. Culture and media. Okay. Okay. Glass of champagne.
I'd be happy to. That's what we call entertaining.
Alright. Try individuals appreciation me. Individuals appreciation me, excuse me. Mumbling there. It doesn't seem like I can negotiate anything.
No, honestly, I'm not very fond of compliments. I hear so many of them that in the long run they just become oppressive.
Alright, I'm going to pull out of that. And I'm going to try to go ahead and cut the audiovisual. I think that was recommended. Hugo Batista, I think, recommended that. Audiovisual taxes. Drop that. Whoa. Or just get rid of it. License paid by television viewers often meant to fund public radio and television channels. No, we don't want that. cancel this. I'm going to cut it mostly across the board. Let's just get a opinion poll on that. People don't seem to like that, but it will go through in Parliament. I question whether people don't like that or not. Let's go ahead and pass that law. We'll keep a little bit. We're going to keep 0.19%, which basically means that if we want it again, we can get it. We have a $52 billion surplus. Audiovisual taxes are cut by going to be cut by 10%, and we're going to run through the end of the quarter here. So cutting audiovisual taxes and cutting the housing, real estate taxes. Who is this? Boom, purchasing power. Hopefully that'll help the inflation too, right? Who is this? Luxembourg. Okay, yeah, I'll meet with Luxembourg. Except I'm not going to buy anything from you, Luxembourg. I know that's what you probably want. Not going to buy from Luxembourg, but let's see here. We can probably increase. Inflation's up to 5%. Let's go ahead and increase the salaries of our civil servants, agents, people across the board to deal with the increased inflation. Less than $1 billion. They need a raise. We'll go ahead and give them a raise. And maybe that'll turn over some of those unions in our favor. I probably should have negotiated that with the public service union ahead of time. Public sector, education, research, health. Alright, appease those groups with not a big increase in salary. And we're going to get some tax cuts through. So that should help us out from the neoliberal perspective. Again, if we are gonna have employees, we do have to pay them a little bit. Alright, so let's push here through to the end. Target, ministerial target in Bolivia. Good, we want that one. That's going to be one of our possible invasion targets after we get reelected here. And agent infiltrating the Russian mafia. Oh, did I get the info on the I always like reading these articles when they have the terrorist dismantlement, because look at that, 353 Jihadist Caliphate members were arrested. No way that ever happens. 54,000 people get arrested. Among them, the explosive expert of the group, responsible for around 15 attacks, truly hard blow to the organization with seizure of many weapons, cash, mobile phones, and fake documents. This will disrupt, for some time at least, the movement that swore to bring Felipe Barham's demise. Beautiful. Big victory there against the Jihadist Caliphate in this episode. Alright, so two good tax cuts. Cutting down a quarter of the Jihadist Caliphate and about increasing our GDP, growing the economy. Slight raise increases for public service, which hopefully is countering the inflation. Unemployment seems like it's approaching 4%, which seems kind of high. We might want to go ahead and cut the company tax, I think. Happiness increase here. If that goes over 4%, I'm going to cut company taxes 1%. It's at 4%. My big concern...
Good morning! I didn't come empty-handed. In fact, I wanted you to see in order to submit to you this economic...
Yeah, okay, what do you got? I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Refuse. Refusal. Our trade is flowing fine. I should have given him coffee or something. Would have been good for diplomatic relations. Industry. Alright, trade balance is $141 billion in our favor. So we are definitely trading. This has got $900 billion in GDP from industry. There's this cash surplus.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Perfect.
Good news. Our financial performance in the last quarter shows a cash...
That's it? I was expecting much more.
As I predicted, the systematic...
18% of the Russian mafia knocked down. Alright, that's cool. Taiwanese membership into the International Criminal Court. I will accept. Right? Neoliberal policies do want to include countries and organizations, but not... Even though this organization, International Criminal Court, maybe this is one we should get out of. Let's see what we got. I'll accept Taiwan's entry. Alright, we are now in April. Confidential information. Secretly financing total jihad terrorist in Kazakhstan. Okay. Happiness decline. Oh my god. Oh no, grenade attack.
A fragmentation grenade was thrown in the middle of the town's post office. Many people appear to have died of injuries from shrapnel explosion.
Oh no, let's slow this down.
In a press release, the terrorist organization
You know full well that in our services,
Secret Service is very happy.
another group has claimed responsibility.
So we're gonna have to go after these groups. Slow that down. I don't know when the election campaign begins. Let's go back after these groups. Brazilian, we didn't get anybody last time. 110 fighters. 11 million sympathizers. Yeah, that's the biggest group. Chinese Mafia. Didn't get anybody that time. Jihadist Caliphate, we did cut down a little bit, and now the 18% on the Russian Mafia, was that what it said? Where's the Russian Mafia? Down below 1 million. Good. Alright, let's go after those groups again. Maybe we'll get lucky during the election campaign period. And I think that might be it for this episode. Yeah, we're at about 30 minutes. Okay, thanks again for all the support, especially Diogo Costa. Please feel free to, please do post down below. Let me know what you want to see. You're the first supporter on Patreon, so as I've been promising, you get to determine the next series. We will be starting a third series with Geopolitical Simulator 4. Our GDP for Brazil is at $3.2 billion, growing very rapidly. Inflation is also making a comeback. Might have to raise those, Oh, there's the budget excess again. I might have to raise those, oh, I should probably negotiate with the unions. I'll wait till the next turn. I'll wait till the next episode. Okay, I'm probably gonna forget. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, everyone. Again, please support me on Twitter. Link is gonna be down below. Patreon link if you want to continue to support down there. That will be in the description. Both those links will be in the description. And again, with Twitter, if I get involved in becoming a Twitter partner, you're going to be seeing a lot. You can, follow me on Twitter, and you'll be seeing a lot more of me in the videos and everything. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.